Hi everyone, Lauren here from A Girl and Her Wool. I wanted to do a shop update video. So on Monday, March 2nd, at 8 p.m., the shop is going to be loaded with some new ready-to-ship skeins. Some DK and a lot of sock base going up in the shop in a few different colorways, and I wanted to show you what you will find. If you follow my blogs, you've seen some of these getting dyed up in process, and so some of these might look familiar, and then others I dyed not on camera. So the first one is Graffiti, which is a deep dark charcoal gray that has yellow, golden, brown speckles. It has a lot of teal in there, some rust as well. A lot of black. So this is a good dark colorway that has like some color in there, but it's not too in your face color. I really like this. This is on the DK base, and so this is what's new in the shop, but I do still have some of Graffiti on the sock base as well in the shop. So if you prefer it on sock, there is some there. And then in addition, I have some of these 50-gram skeins on the sock base as well. So however you like Graffiti, it's there. So DK, sock, and 50-gram sock. And I will actually be casting on a hat out of Graffiti in DK. So if you want to see what it looks like knit up, definitely keep an eye on my vlog here on my channel, and then also for my on the whip side posts on my blog. You can check on Instagram, and you can find me everywhere as A Girl and Her Wool. This is Overnight Oats going in the shop. So Overnight Oats is a really good creamy neutral. It has speckling of cream, gray, you'll get gray in there, and then overall tone of like a grayish brown taupey base. And these are all on the sock base. I do not have this on the DK base. However, if you want it on the DK base, just head to the any size skein listing for Overnight Oats. You'll find it, and you can order a skein in whatever size you want on the DK base, and it'll be ready in just a few days. So ready to ship skeins typically ship out next business day. Any size skeins typically ship out in 2 to 3 business days. And I'm going to be doing a post on how to shop in my store, so you can find more details and tips and tricks like that in that video. If it's already posted, I'll link it here. If not, keep an eye out, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Alright, so that's Overnight Oats. Then I'm gonna have some Pinot Noir, which is a deep brownish red. It's showing up probably a little bit more pinky red on camera than it really is. It's really a darker browner color. It's more burgundy than that. So definitely look at the listing to get the color photos. Again, this is just on sock. And then the last colorway is still drying upstairs. So I'm just showing a 50-gram skein that's in the shop. But this is Golden Hour. It's a brownish golden yellow color. So let me put it up close so you can see the differences. Maybe not. Maybe back here is better. But you definitely get some gold, brown, all the variegation. And both of these colors actually I used in my time trade shawl. So if you haven't seen my Faux Friday post on the time trade shawl, definitely check that out. And the reason why, I'm trying to plan my shop updates with colorways that I think pair really well together. So if you look in the shop, these are all ready to ship, but you can also order them. So you can pick ready to ship skeins and put them together however you want. You can also order them as pre-made sets. So here's Graffiti and Golden Hour, and I love these colors together because it really picks up on those yellow speckles in there. I also I think Overnight Oats goes with everything in my shop. So if you want a more neutral contrast, and I also would do these two together as well. However, these colorways are my rose gold theme essentially. And so those go really well as a 3 skein set as well. And you can just click on yarn kits, you can see a lot of them. But I'm just gonna really quickly show you, these are the 4 colors that are going into the shop on Monday. Again, Golden Hour will be full-size skeins, it's just drying. We have Overnight Oats, Pinot Noir, all on the sock base, and Graffiti will be in the shop on DK, but you can already get it on the sock base now. So that will be what's in the shop update on Monday at 8 p.m. on March 2nd. And just remember, all ready to ship skeins will ship out on the next business day. Most likely it'll depend on what time of day you order, but typically definitely 1 to 2 business days, and most likely the next business day. And so while I'm here, I just wanted to show some other ready to ship skeins that are already available in the shop. So one color this is Berry Pie, which is really a beautiful variegated skein of yarn. It's got a blue and brown base, and then a lot of those cherry colored speckles on it. So you see like a lot of them in there. So Berry Pie, and that's in the shop on 100. This is the sock base, and I think that's all that it is 100 grams on the sock base. I also have Love at First Sight, which is a white natural skein that is just tons of speckling of pink, purples, and grays. And that's available in the shop now on 100 gram and 50 gram skeins. I also have, this is my #1 bestseller, Pebbles in the River, and the sun is kind of going in and out of clouds right now, so showing up as much darker than it is, but it's a deep dark teal tonal color with some lighter sections, and then it's just speckled all over with brown and like a peachy color. So that's Pebbles in the River. And Pebbles in the River and Love at First Sight is also one of my favorite pairings, so you can check out the pairing listing for those. So I also have, this is a skein of Rose Gold, which is a skein pretty much as that sounds. So there's a lot of sections of the rose and a lot of sections of the gold in there. And so this is available to ship, which means that you can, again, make some really fun pairings out of Rose Gold along with some of these other new colorways that are going in there today. I have a skein of Fairy Shadow, which is one of my newer colorways, which is a skein based on my Fairy Shadow gradient. Again, I did a vlog on this, how I came up with this colorway, so check that out. It'll be linked here. So again, this is variegated with purples and greens, and then it's speckled with gray and black. And again, I really enjoy that paired with Love at First Sight and Pebbles in the River. And then I also have, that's it. I have, the last one is Shady, which is a tonal gray. And I love this color as a neutral, especially with a lot of these colorful skeins. So again, you can pair it with Pebbles in Fairy Shadow, with Pebbles in the River. You can do, this is one of my favorite 3 color shawl with Love at First Sight. You can also do it with Berry Pie, and again with any of the colors that I showed earlier. Here's it with Rose Gold, and here's Rose Gold and Overnight Oats for, oh, that is such like a good neutral to wear over everything pairing. I might have to photograph this and post it. So the last one is Rose Tea, actually. I know I said Shady was the last one, but this is Rose Tea, and if you've seen my Earnest cardigan, then I knit that out of this color. So I actually have a huge stocking of this. So if you want a sweater quantity, definitely look at, for ready to ship, definitely look at that. And I always pair Rose Tea with Overnight Oats. I think that looks just beautiful And again, with shady, if you want a good tonal coloring. So yeah, that's a rundown of everything that's ready to ship in my shop. And again, the new shop update colors will go in on Monday. So I hope to see you there. Nacho, do you want to say bye? Do you want to say bye? Say bye-bye. No. That's what I hear when he meows like that. No. All right, Nacho's going to record his show now. Have a great weekend. Bye.